The calendar of La Liga is out. Well, not yet the specific dates and timetables, like Saturday at 8, but we already know all the match days and who we are going to be playing. So, we thought it was a good idea to kind of design what's the important keys of this calendar, right?
Yeah, we have four keys. We have a very easy start.
Easy so to speak.
Yeah, but
not easy, but
it's a weak schedule for the first 11 matches.
It's true.
And we will play on the road against the top opponents in the first leg, but we will host them in the season final games.
Basically, in the season final games, we're going to be hosting Atlético, Barcelona, Sevilla, Valencia, and the toughest teams at home.
It's something you like. If you are in a good spot at that moment, defining at home is a good option.
It's better than going to Camp Nou and looking for 3 points, even though last year we did it.
Yeah.
But still, so those are the keys. And obviously, the candidates of the season with Atlético and Barcelona. So we're going to be telling you.
Yeah.
The league starts on the weekend of the 20th and the 21st of August.
I think Real will play 21st Sunday because we do not have a Champions League match in the next week. So I think that La Liga will try to put Real Madrid on Sunday.
So we're going to be playing at Anoeta. We're going to be opening the league against Real Sociedad at Anoeta.
It may be because of it's a road game, the toughest game of the first 11 ones.
It is true. So we'll see. The next 2 games are at home. Second game against Celta. Third game against Osasuna, making their comeback to the first division. Then the fourth game, we're going to Barcelona to play Espanyol. Which Iñaki, I know, is very looking forward to see how Espanyol do this year.
Yeah, Quique Sánchez Flores, the previous season manager of Watford, I think he's a very good manager. They are signing interesting players like Jurado. I think that Reyes can do okay there. And especially trust the manager. I love Quique, so I think they are not going to be the Cinderella they usually are for us.
I don't think they're not going to be the Cinderella in the tournament, and they can still have a great year, taking 2 beatings from Real Madrid like they did last year.
True.
And then the 5th game is against Villarreal at home. Then after we're traveling to Las Palmas to play Las Palmas, of course, away. Then Eibar at home. Then we're traveling to Sevilla to play Betis, which is one of the games that we dropped some points last year that we shouldn't have. And then we're coming back here to play Athletic de Bilbao, which is one of the toughest games when we play in San Mamés.
Yeah.
But it hasn't proven to be a very tough game for Real Madrid in the Bernabeu.
It's a completely different reality for Athletic taking on Real at San Mamés or at Bernabeu.
Definitely.
They have been collecting 4 or 5 goals for over the last decade in Bernabeu.
It is true. And then the next game, we're traveling to Álava, to Iñaki's birth land. To play Alaves, again making not their debut, but their comeback after a long time in First Division. And then we're playing against another team that's making the comeback, or not a comeback, Leganés is first appearance.
First time
in First Division with Leganés here in Madrid.
In this 11-week span, we hosted the 3 teams that have been promoted to the First Division. I respect all the teams in the Liga, for sure, but we agree, and for sure our friends agree, that we should take at least 30 points out of these 33
At least
30
or 31 points from these first 33, because then it starts getting complicated.
And with this schedule too, in the second leg, this group of matches will be when the Copa del Rey rounds takes place between January and February. Which is okay too, also because, maybe you face Atlético, Valencia, Barcelona in the Copa, and you can rest players, for example, against Las Palmas at the Bernabeu. So it's another bright side.
It's another good thing, and we're looking forward to see how Zidane is going to rotate, because definitely we're going to need to see that. If we really want to go for the 3 competitions, we're going to need to see effective rotations.
Especially will be in the last week of the year, one of the in Japan during a week, which is not.
That's on the 15th and the 18th of December. We'll be playing semi-finals, and most likely the final of the Club World Cup. And then, the candies of the season will go, of course, against Atleti. So match day 12 will be against Atleti at the Calderón on the 20th of November. Then we have 1 game, and then we're traveling to Barcelona to play Barça at the Camp Nou on the match day 14 on December the 4th. And then, of course, the second leg, we will be hosting, as Iñaki was saying, the toughest teams all at home, which could be a good thing, because if we're taking the lead in the Liga, and these are games that we need for defining our leadership, it's better to play them at home.
Yeah, we will play Barcelona, I think, with 4 weeks remaining. 33,
Yeah.
with five matches
Match day
remaining.
31 is against Atleti in the Bernabeu on the 9th of April. And then match day 33, with only 5 match days left, against Barcelona in the Bernabeu on the 23rd of
And
April.
then we are hosting at home Valencia and Sevilla to end the season at Malaga.
To end the season, that was the last game. We're traveling to La Rosaleda at Malaga for match day 38, which is another game where we dropped points last year that
True.
could have given us the league.
True. To summarize, I think that we have to start fast to capitalize on this week's schedule, because we cannot afford to be again pursuing Barcelona.
Yeah, chasing. It's better
Barcelona.
to be
Absolutely.
chased
Yeah.
than to be chasing
If we look
Barcelona
back,
or Atleti.
If we look back, the last season of Mourinho, we dropped La Liga in the early months.
Yeah, in the first leg.
The last year, it was very the same. We fight until the end.
Yeah.
But
Our performance in the first leg made that fight kind of irrelevant
true.
at the end.
True.
So Galacticos, let us know what you think about all these calendars, the days, what you think the key games are going to be. And we hope you like the video. We hope you like all this information we've thrown on you. And give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you later.